Today, I'll show you 7 simple habits from Japan's longevity culture built for energy, joints, and staying independent. You can start the first one right now. Do this small exercise with me as you listen to or watch this video. Stand up and sit down 5 times. Feet under knees. Press through your heels. Exhale as you stand. Good. You just did the fastest habit on this list, one most people skip. Now think back, did you press through your heels and did your hips do the work? If so, you just trained the exact pattern that makes stairs and chair rises feel easier. Before we dive into the other 6 habits, here's the rule that makes all of this work. Longevity equals small daily inputs, not heroic sessions. The Japanese don't chase perfection. They let consistency do the work. Small things repeated for years, a habit. In the next 15 minutes, I'll walk you through all 7 of them in 3 segments. First, movement habits that keep you steady and strong. Second, nutrition habits that fuel energy and muscle. And third, lifestyle habits that protect sleep and purpose. I'm not counting down. These are grouped by movement, nutrition, and lifestyle because that's how you'll actually remember them. Just as a heads up, you won't do all 7 today. By the end, you'll pick your track and start with one habit tonight. Then you'll get troubleshooting for the top 5 obstacles, a simple 7-day starter with 3 tracks and a quick checklist you can save and use tonight. Let's start with segment 1, movement habits. In movement, we'll start with 2 keystone habits, a 10-minute walk after meals and a quick chair stand strength snack. Here's what to do. Walk for 10 minutes within 20 minutes after you finish eating. Not fast, not sweaty, just steady. Make it easy with this cue. Fork down, timer on, shoes on, door out. Walk a small flat loop near home. Keep the pace gentle so you can talk in full sentences. And keep it safe by staying in the pain-free range only. Stop if you feel dizzy or sharp pain. If you have a condition or recent surgery, check with your clinician first. If balance feels shaky, walk near a railing or with a partner. Think about it like this. A short walk after meals helps keep energy steadier and joints less stiff. Your muscles pull glucose out of your blood without needing extra insulin. Joints get gentle movement when they're already warm from the meal and you're less stiff. One common mistake people make is they walk too fast, then they hate it and quit. This is a maintenance walk, not a workout. One simple trick to keep you at it might help. Before you eat, put your walking shoes by the table. This gives you a visual cue with 0 friction. What if it rains, you might say? Well, you could try an indoor hallway lap. Or walk while you're on a phone call indoors. Don't believe me, try it after your next meal, and notice if your knees feel looser 30 minutes later. For now, let's return to the first movement habit you perhaps did at the beginning of the video, our little leg strength snack. When you do it, use a sturdy chair. Do 10 sit-to stands. Once per day, twice if it feels good. Make it easy with this cue. Feet under knees, nose over toes. Press through your heels. Exhale as you stand. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Then control the way down, light touch, up again. And keep it safe like this. Hold a counter, chair back, or armrest. Move within the pain-free range only. Stop if you get dizzy or experience sharp pain. If you have a condition or recent surgery, check with your clinician. The ability to stand from a chair easily is strongly linked to long-term independence. In rehab settings, clinicians use sit-to-stand because it's joint-friendly, functional, and builds the exact strength you use every day. Now, if it feels wobbly, that's normal. You're retraining the system. Please avoid dropping into the chair. The slow lowering is where a lot of the benefit lives. Think this is easy peasy? You can upgrade. After 2 weeks, slow the descent to 3 seconds. That eccentric load, the lowering phase, builds more strength than the way up. Now, check yourself. Do 5 more right now and notice if it feels easier than the first 5. How do these exercises transfer to real life? Well, they show up when you take stairs without grabbing the rail, get out of the car without using your hands, walk to the mailbox without stiffness, stand up from the couch without momentum. So far, you have 2 levers: a 10-minute walk for steady energy and chair stands for strength you can feel. Next is the habit that prevents overeating without tracking. Pause if you want the full checklist and save this now. You'll use it tonight. So let's turn to the nutritional habits now. Habit 3 is called hara-hachi-bu in Japan. Here's what to do. At one meal today, stop when you feel comfortably satisfied, not stuffed. You should feel, I could eat more, but I don't need to. Make it easier by using a smaller plate. Halfway through, put the fork down and take 5 slow breaths. Then ask yourself, am I satisfied and would I feel light if I stand up? If the answer is yes to both, you're there. If you're underweight, on a medical plan, or managing diabetes, check with your clinician first. The Japanese call it hara-hachi-bu, 80% full. Your full signal arrives late, takes 15 to 20 minutes to reach your brain. If you eat fast, you overshoot before the message lands. The halfway pause gives the signal time to catch up. Overeating triggers your body to store excess as fat, and fat cells release inflammatory markers. Over time, higher inflammation is linked with more joint discomfort and lower energy. Eating to 80% keeps inflammation low and weight stable. You eat fast, you say? Try slowing your first 3 bites. That alone reduces speed eating and overshooting. I know, people hear 80% and think, diet. No, this is about ending the meal a little earlier, not starving. You want to be satisfied, not full. Another habit cherished by Japanese centenarians is consuming protein earlier in the day. And it's easy. Eat a hand-sized portion of protein at breakfast or lunch. Think eggs, fish, tofu, beans, or Greek yogurt. Just a hand-sized portion. If you have kidney issues or are on a medical plan, check with your clinician first. In practice, this tends to help maintain muscle and keep you fuller longer. A hand-sized portion, no counting. Often, people save protein for dinner and feel hungry and tired all day. Or try this trick. Add 1 egg to breakfast or a small piece of fish to lunch. This 4th habit supports steady energy levels throughout the day. The next one does too, by supporting the gut microbiome. It's super simple. Aim for half your plate to be vegetables at lunch and dinner, and add 1 fermented or whole food staple per day. For vegetables, think greens, carrots, peppers, broccoli, any color. Half your plate. Aim for 2 to 3 colors. Fermented foods include miso, kimchi, sauerkraut, or plain yogurt. Whole food staples include brown rice, sweet potato, or beans. If you're on blood thinners or have digestive issues, check with your clinician before adding fermented foods. Here's how this works for you. Vegetables provide fiber and nutrients. Fermented foods can support gut health. Whole food staples give you steady energy without spikes. Remember, half your plate. 2 to 3 colors. Start slow, replace white rice with brown rice twice a week. Or add a small spoonful of sauerkraut to your plate. People think vegetables means salad only. But here, roasted, steamed, stir-fried, or raw all count. Now picture your next lunch. Is half the plate colors with a 1 hand-sized portion of protein source? That's it. These 3 nutrition habits show up when you have steady energy at 3 p.m. instead of crashing. Feel less hungry between meals. Sleep better because your blood sugar is stable. Notice your clothes fit better without dieting. Now you have the nutrition triangle: satisfied not full, protein earlier, and a half plate of color. Now pick one habit from these 5 and try it today. Next, we'll make consistency easier with sleep and purpose using 2 lifestyle habits. First, we'll discover purpose in a social ritual repeated in a weekly loop. For this purpose, choose one ritual that gives you a role and which you can repeat every week, on the same day at the same time. For example, reading to a grandchild, cooking soup for a neighbor, volunteering 1 hour, joining a class, club, or group. Then put it in your calendar today and invite one person. You're really on top of your game if you add a light walk to and from it. You get movement plus meaning in one loop. But remember to match it to your energy. Start small, build up gradually. Purpose shapes behavior, and behavior shapes health. One loop you honor weekly is better than 5 goals you never start. What we see consistently is that people with a clear weekly purpose ritual tend to show better stress resilience and stronger social connection. Eleanor started reading to her grandson every Tuesday at 3 p.m. She walked to his house, read for 20 minutes, and walked home. After 6 months, she had better mood, better balance, and her grandson asked for longer stories. Don't pick something too big. Keep it small enough that you can do it even on a low-energy week. Good sleep, too, can make consistency easier. For this, I propose an evening shutdown with a light routine and sleep cue. It's easy to wind down before bed. 60 minutes before bed, dim the lights and reduce screens. Drink something warm, decaf. Do 2 minutes of slow breathing, in 4, out 6. Finish one calm task. For example, lay out tomorrow's clothes or write 3 small wins of the day. Go to the bathroom in low light, then bed, same time, nightly. Same order every evening. Your brain loves consistent cues. Use a soft nightlight in the bathroom so you see enough, but your brain doesn't think it's daytime. If you feel unsteady at night, sit up, pause, then stand. Research often shows that consistent sleep routines can help you fall asleep faster and wake less often. Your body produces growth hormone in deep sleep. Growth hormone repairs muscle, rebuilds cartilage, and strengthens bone. Poor sleep cuts growth hormone production. Over a week or 2, many people notice they fall asleep faster and wake less. Your brain builds associations. Dim light to warm, drink to calm task to bed. After 7 nights, your body starts the sleep cascade as soon as you dim the lights. You fall asleep faster and wake less often. It might help to swap ceiling lights for lamps after 8 p.m. Bright overhead light says, stay alert. Soft lamplight says, wind down. Don't make the routine too complicated. This should feel easy, almost boring. That's why it works. Try this for 7 nights. Same order, same time. Watch how your body starts to yawn earlier because it learns the cue. These last 2 habits show up when you wake up feeling rested instead of groggy. Have something to look forward to every week. Feel less lonely or isolated. Notice your mood is steadier. So, there you have it. 7 super simple habits the Japanese longevity community uses, which you can start today. It may not feel easy. That's why I collected the 5 most common obstacles and how to overcome them. If one of these happens, that's normal. Here's the fix. Obstacle number 1, you forgot the walk. Fix it by putting your shoes next to the table before eating and going straight when you're done. If you forget once, don't skip the next day. Just continue as if you never skipped. Obstacle number 2, you overate. Fix it by starting with a hand-sized portion of protein and half a plate of color. Then decide if you want more. Use the halfway pause, 5 breaths, then check. Satisfied but light in the stomach? Obstacle number 3. You experience pain when sitting down to a chair. Fix it by raising the seat with a cushion. Use both hands on a counter. Reduce to 5 reps and add 1 rep every few days. If pain persists, check with your clinician. Obstacle number 4. You can't find a purpose ritual. Fix it by starting with 1 phone call per week, perhaps to the same person, same day, same time. Or volunteer. Put it in the calendar now. Ask for help finding something close by. Obstacle number 5. You can't fall asleep even with the routine. Fix it by moving the start time earlier, 90 minutes before bed instead of 60. Avoid screens completely during this time. If sleep issues persist, check with your clinician. Now I'll walk you through how to actually start all these habits. First off, start at the level that matches your energy and schedule. You may fit into one of the 3 following tracks. The beginner track starts with 3 habits for the first 7 days. Habit 1. A 10-minute walk after lunch or dinner. Habit 2. Stop at 80% satisfied at 1 meal per day. Habit 3. Dim the lights 60 minutes before bed. Track them by writing down which habits you did each day. Aim for 5 out of 7 days. The standard track starts off with 5 habits in the 7 first days. Habit 1. A 10-minute walk after lunch or dinner. Habit 2. Stop at 80% satisfied at 1 meal per day. Habit 3. Hand-sized protein at breakfast or lunch. Habit 4. Sit to stand 10 times once per day. Habit 5. Dim lights 60 minutes before bed. Track them by writing down which habits you did each day. Aim for 5 out of 7 days. The advanced track begins with all 7 habits once per day. Track them by writing down which habits you did each day. Aim for 6 out of 7 days. On day 7, let's check in. Do 5 chair stands again. It should feel smoother or faster. Notice what else feels easier. Stairs, energy at 3 p.m., sleep, mood. That's your proof you're improving. Retest weekly and add 1 habit if you're on beginner or standard track. I know it may seem hard to start all these habits, but starting them, even little by little, gives you real wins. You will have more energy through the day. You will have stronger legs for stairs and getting out of chairs. You will sleep better and enjoy calmer evenings. You will have more confidence in your body. You will enjoy a weekly ritual that gives you purpose and connection. Longevity isn't something you chase. It's something you build, 1 quiet habit at a time. Pick 1 habit from the list. Do it once today. If you picked the walk, do it after your next meal. If you picked sit to stand, do 10 right now. If you picked the shutdown, dim the lights 60 minutes before bed tonight. 1 session is enough. Consistency beats intensity. Let us know what you decided on. Comment A for after meal walk or B for sit to stand 10 times. Add plus beginner or plus standard, and I'll reply with more easy ways to make it stick for your specific situation. No equipment. Just small daily choices. Start today. Continue with the Healthy Aging Mastery playlist, your complete guide to staying strong, sharp, and independent.